Hello, good morning, friends. I'm Anouk, Nook for short, and welcome to another Nook's Hooks vlog. Today, it is WIP Wednesday, except it's on a Saturday. We have so many WIPs to get through. I have a con coming up in 2 months for which I am not prepared whatsoever. I already had 5 months to prep, and I'm not even halfway where I should be, but I only have 2 months left. So, we do have 12 whips, if I'm not mistaken, that I want to pump through today, which is going to bring my total count for the con up by quite a bit. So today's challenge is getting through all my whips. Here's a little overview of all my whips. As you can see, there's a couple like nearly finished ones, but there's also a couple not finished at all. Now let's go over them, and I'm going to start from most finished, so the ones I have to spend the least time on, to least finished. First off, by far the easiest one is this frog bear. It just needs the ears and the face shaping, and that will already be whip 1 done. Number 2, we have a cow. This one just needs to be stuffed and then head finished, and the face shaping. So another really quick one. Next, we have 4 plushies that are kind of all at the same level. This is because I didn't have stuffing to finish them, so I had to stop and leave the body and the head unstuffed. These still have quite some work to do because I need to add the whole face, I need to stuff them, I need to add the ears on all of them, do the face shaping, add the eyes. So we have a blueberry bunny, a Totoro bear, another Totoro bear, and this is going to be a free mod on my Patreon. So these two are going to take some time too because it needs more detail. I need to add detail on the belly, I need to add ears on the hood and a little leaf on the hood, and I also need to write down how I made it, and I also just have to think about how I make it. So these two are definitely going to take a little longer than my other ones that are at the same level. And then last but not least, we have a strawberry bunny. Next up, we have a frog cow that still needs the whole head. Then we have a strawberry bear, a strawberry hoodie bear that still needs a large part of the body and the head and all the details. Here we have a strawberry cow that's kind of at the same level as the strawberry hoodie bear, so still needs a lot of the body done. Hood and arms are done as well. Now we're coming to the really long ones. We have one floral hoodie bear that just has a hood and 2 arms done. Then we have a strawberry bunny that only has ears, arms, and a single leg. And then the grand finale, which is a blueberry bunny, of which I have made a single ear. So if I'm not mistaken, that does bring our total to 12 whips to get done today. I don't know what the best approach is, starting with the long ones or starting with the short ones, or mixing it up in between. I think what I am gonna get started with is the Totoro bears because I need brain power for those if I'm gonna figure out how I'm gonna do the details for the free mod. So best to do that first thing in the morning when I still have the brain power. Now I am gonna see if I can remember to use my stopwatch the whole time to see how long all of these whips take me to finish, but knowing me, I will probably forget to press play a couple of times, so we'll see how that goes. Now I've grabbed my 2 Totoro bears and it's time to start finishing them up. I think these might take a little longer because I'll probably have to frog some bits. I have to do some trial and error on the details, so we'll see about that. It's currently 9 a.m., so we'll see how long this takes me throughout the day. Both Totoro bears are done. I made this one first and then I made this one. And with this one, I really wasn't pleased with how close together I put the ears. It just doesn't look right for me. So on the second one, I did put them further away, and I think that's way cuter. Now, bad news, that took me 1 hour and 22 minutes to get through 2 bears that were supposed to be relatively quick bears because they were already finished up to there. I'm hoping it's because of the details, but I don't think the details took that long. So it is looking like it's gonna be a really long day for me today. I still have 10 plushies to get through, and a couple of them need so much work. So I did order myself some breakfast because I'm hungry, I haven't eaten yet, and I just need a little pick-me-up after realizing how long this is gonna take me. It is gonna be a long day. I think next up, I should get to one of the ones that's gonna take me the longest because I know that if I still have to start on basically a whole new plushie this evening, I will not want to, and that is really gonna demotivate me. So, are we thinking I'm going for the hardest one, which is gonna be a blueberry bunny? I think so. Wish me luck. My breakfast should be here really soon though, so I'll finally get to eat and maybe that will give me some more speed. Also, I'm not like trying my best to crochet really fast because it's a marathon, not a sprint. I have to get through a lot of plushies today. I don't want my arms and my back to immediately feel it because then I will not make it to the end of the day. I'm gonna get started on this blueberry bunny and then patiently wait for my food. My breakfast has arrived and I couldn't be more excited. So let's do a little breakfast unboxing together. I got a pear and lime juice. I love this stuff. Then I got some fruit pancakes and a single croissant. So I'm going to have the absolute best time eating this while crocheting my blueberry bunny. I made the second ear and I started on the first arm. And we are currently at 1 hour 35, so not too bad. Easily top 10 of best breakfasts I've ever had. It's Crunch with a K. I don't know if it's available in other cities or if it's just like a Ghent thing. If you're able to order Crunch, incredible. I highly, highly recommend their fruit pancakes. It has like a honey ginger sauce on it, which is incredible. I also really love their salmon, egg, and seaweed salad bun. Incredible. And of course, their pear juice. Love this stuff. Anytime I ever order any breakfast or lunch to my home, it is Crunch. Anyway, it is time to get back to crocheting. It's already 11 past 11, so we've only finished 2 bears so far, and that means I still have 10 to go. Yikes! Let's get started. You guys, you have to tell me to restart my stopwatch. Every single time I have forgotten. But in my defense, every single time I have also forgotten to stop the stopwatch. So there's a couple minutes less, but there's also a couple minutes extra. So we're rolling with the flow, but you gotta tell me, you gotta remind me. I know you can't, but you gotta. I'm telling you. You guys, it is not looking too good. It's already 12 o'clock. That means I've been at it for 3 hours now, and I am definitely not finished with my third plushie. I am hoping the others go faster, but those 2 Totoros were honestly pretty far along already when I started. So I don't think that's good news for how this challenge is going. It's going to be a long day. On a positive note, I don't have any pain yet anywhere from crocheting a lot, so that's good. I mean, it would be really bad if I already did now, because I still have 9 more plushies to go. I did also make a very necessary iced latte. It's literally just coffee, milk, and ice cubes. Very necessary to keep me awake and pushing through this challenge. In a couple of days, I am leaving to Scotland, and I'm super excited about that. But I am going to Scotland for 9 days, then I'm home for 3, and then I'm going to Portugal for 6 days. And in those 3 days that I'm home, I have to work my day job. So I won't have a lot of filming time. So what I'm thinking of doing is doing a little Scotland vlog of like everything I'm taking to Scotland to make, because I am planning on taking a lot of yarn with me. We are driving to Amsterdam and then taking the overnight boat to Newcastle and then driving from Newcastle to Edinburgh. So in total driving, I think we're at around 8 hours of driving and then also on the boat. So I'll definitely get some crochet done. Also, while I'm there, I'll probably get some crochet done as well when we're having cozy nights in the Airbnbs that we're staying at. We are going with Lars's dad, grandmother, and sister, so I don't want to be talking to the camera while I'm there. So what I'm thinking of doing is filming like a pack with me, like pack all my crochet supplies, and then also filming in Scotland of everything I made but with no talking. And then I can show you clips of Scotland and everything I made and when I made everything and talk about the trip and film that talking afterwards. So let me know what you guys think about that idea, if you think that would be fun. I'm a bit on the fence. On the other hand, I could also just record a talkative video, but honestly, I'm quite busy now and I still have to pack a lot for Scotland. So I don't want to have to do too much more before Scotland. I also still have to partially edit the previous video, which was the like reset for prepping for the con. And then I also have to edit this whole video before I leave to Scotland. So I don't know if I want to give myself a whole new video to film, but if I do it the other way around, where I just film the pack with me and then just get some clips on my trip to Scotland, and then I can worry about doing the talking after Scotland, I think that would be a good idea. But I don't know if that kind of video would be super fun. I don't know if I would be the person to choose to watch that kind of video. So yeah. Let me know what you guys think. It's like half cloudy, half sunny right now, so excuse me for constantly taking my sweater on and off. It switches between warm and cold in here. But she's done. Oh, let me stop my stopwatch. We're at 2 hours and 47 minutes of crochet. It is 12:30 right now, and I finished the Blueberry Bunny. That's quite some time. That means I'm averaging about an hour per plushie. And I got 12 to do. Luckily, the other ones should go a bit quicker and I still have 2 really easy ones to finish, so hopefully good news for me, but I think my plan of action is just finishing all the bunnies now, then finishing all the cows, and then finishing the 2 bears that I have left, or 1 bear. Blueberry bunny finished. Next up, I'll go for my longest bunny. So that's this one, which is going to be a strawberry bunny. But I'm already way further than I was with the previous one, because with the previous one, I had to make all of these extra compared to this one. So hopefully that will be quite a quick make compared to the last one. Three hours 36 on the clock, and I finished the strawberry bunny. Well, the first one, because I have one more to finish. So that means I finished with all of the longer bunnies. Now I only have these 2 left to do, so a blueberry bunny with the ears done and a strawberry bunny with the ears done. These two should take me a lot less time than the previous one. I'm guessing if that one took me about an hour, these should take me half an hour each. So hopefully that will be pretty quick. I'm currently at 4 out of 12 and it's already 1:30, but after this, I have 2 more relatively long ones and then 1 more that should be quite okay and then 2 quick ones. So I'm still really hopeful. I think I can push through. Oh, and I also brought out the big guns. My trusty breastfeeding pillow, as it's called. But I use it as a crocheting pillow. It's really good to have like support for your arms while you're busy. Otherwise my shoulders can get pretty tight. Without further ado, I'm gonna get started on the 2 last bunnies. It's now 2:15, 4 hours and 16 minutes on the clock. And I finished both of the bunnies. That means each bunny only took me a little over 20 minutes to finish. I'm so obsessed with this one. I can't believe I haven't made many red and white combos before, but I definitely need to. If I have another strawberry bunny on my list, I will be making another one just like this, but I kind of doubt it. Yeah, I think this is my 4th one, and I believe my goal was 4. Let me check my list. Yeah, according to my list, I need to make 1 more blueberry bunny and no more strawberry bunnies. That's not for this video because I don't have WIPS of those. But I might change that to doing an extra strawberry bunny instead of a blueberry bunny because I think strawberry bunnies will still be more popular. So yeah, I think I am going to do that so I can make an extra white and red strawberry bunny. And those will be really popular at the con, I think. But this does mean that I am halfway through. The lighting in here is so variable. It was just like pouring rain. It's been a thunderstorm as well. I also spent a couple minutes just sitting and looking outside rather than crocheting, just because it was so nice to see the rain. The drought and the heat has been so crazy in Europe this summer that I just get so happy when I see the rain now, and I get so happy when it's kind of cold. I'm just ready to put on my warm pajamas and snuggle up in my blankets and just look at the rain outside. But we are halfway done now. We also finished the plushies that were going to be the most work, but we also still have 4 plushies that will be quite a bit of work. I would say we're kind of on track. If I had to guess, I would say I'm a little over halfway there, although those 2 bunnies were quick and easy makes. Yeah, somewhere around halfway would be my guess, which would mean that I would crochet for 8 hours and 30 minutes in one day. Oof. So, as I said, it's 2:15 now. I do think I need to take a little break just to make sure my hands don't cramp up and to have a little bit more food. After that, it's time to get grinding on the cows. Hi friends, Future Nook here. I just wanted to pop in here to tell you guys about a massive giveaway that I'm hosting. I'm hosting it over on Instagram, but I wanted to let my YouTube family know about it as well. This giveaway is the biggest giveaway I've ever done and will probably ever do. So, what can you win? Well, for starters, 2 people will win all my patterns for life. That means you get access to the Google Drive I use to just post every single pattern I make. So as long as you have that link, you will receive any pattern I already have and any future patterns that we'll be releasing. The second prize is 5 people will get 5 patterns of their choice. So you just get to pick from any of the patterns listed on my Etsy and receive them for free. The last prize is 10 people will receive 1 pattern of their choice. That means there will be 17 winners and there will be so many patterns to give away. Now, why am I doing such a big giveaway? It's because the cause of this giveaway is so important to me. There is this woman, Jenny. She lives in the UK and she is currently bedbound. She had a surgery in 2020 for her Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which went wrong, caused something to go wrong in her neck, and she is now bedbound, completely flat. She cannot move. If she moves, she is at risk of a vertebrae slipping. I don't know the medical details, but this is how I understand it. If it does, she can lose all feeling to her body. She's progressively getting more and more numb, meaning eventually it can lead to organ failure and things like that. She's been living with this since 2020. The only thing that can save her is a really expensive surgery in the US. She has a GoFundMe to raise money to be able to get this life-saving surgery, so that's where I want to help with this giveaway. All you have to do to enter the giveaway is donate whatever amount you can to her GoFundMe. Any amount is an entry into the giveaway. Then let me know that you did so by commenting on the post, which I'll link below, and sending me a screenshot of your donation. I know some people can get disheartened by the large amount of money that she needs to raise and feel like their small donation is not gonna help, but just know that she has been living with this for 6 years now, and every single time a donation comes in, that's a spark of joy, that's a spark of hope for her to be a step closer to the surgery and to just know that people haven't forgotten about her. If you want to know more about Jenny's story, I'm going to link her profile below and a video that I think explains it really well and convinced me to follow her journey and to support her. So I really, really hope you do. And even if you're not interested in getting patterns, please consider donating, because it is genuinely heartbreaking to see what she has been going through for the past years. Now it's time for me to let you get back to the video, but please consider joining the giveaway or supporting Jenny in any kind of way. I'm back from a little lunch break. It's 2:45 right now. I have a glass of Coke Zero and I had some mushroom noodles for lunch, so I'm feeling much better right now. As usual, I'm going to start on the one that I think will take me the longest, and that's this floral cow. This one will definitely take me a really long time still to do. A lot of ends to weave into. That won't be a fun one, but once this is done, all other ones have at least up to the legs completely done, and like partially the hoodie already as well. So that's incredibly good news. This is the last one where I have to do like most of the body still. We have our first cow done. I decided to go with one little flower on the belly. I think she's super duper cute. Yeah, really pleased with how she turned out. I'm really loving the combination of the bloom yarn with like a base color and then a little flower on the belly. I made a bear like this as well, and I do think I want to make more, but I'll have to see if I have time to make any more for the con, because of course I have to focus on the list that I made of things that I want to make for the con. But first cow down. This one definitely was going to take me the longest, so I'm happy. Now, I did accidentally click reset, but I know I was at 5 hours and 5 minutes when that happened, and now I'm at 25. So in total, I'm at 5 hours and a half, and it is now 4:20. I did also take another little break because my arms are starting to feel it. I think I'm gonna get started on the next cow, but I might randomly take a shower in between because I know the warm water really helps just to loosen everything up. So that would help a ton, I think. So the next cow is a little further along than the one I just made. This one already has the legs done as well. So not that much less to do, but definitely a chunk. So happy about that. I do not see the ears though. Oh, found one of them on the floor. I don't know where the white one is, so I will just make another white one and that'll be that. As I said, I'm gonna get started on this one, but I might go just take a break and have a warm, hot shower in between to loosen up my back and my shoulders so I'm ready for the last 5 WIPs. Actually, let's just look into what I still have to do. So I've got this one, which is, I would say, halfway there. Then the next cow I'm gonna make is a frog cow, which just needs the head. Oh, here's the white one maybe? Yeah, that's great. Anyway, so I need to make this frog cow, which is just the head. The head does take quite a bit of time, so it's not gonna be a super quick make, but I'm glad that it's a lot further along than the one I just made. The last cow in the list is this one, which is almost done. It just needs stuffing and closing up and then finishing the face shaping. Then we're on to bears. This is a strawberry bear. This one's quite far along, but I do still have to add the stem to this, make the stem as well, weaving ends, which sucks to do, and I don't like doing that. So this is the first bear we'll be making. which is also not too bad. And then lastly, we'll be finishing off with the last bear, which is gonna be a super, super easy make to do for the last one. So this is gonna feel like a big reward. Also, I will be getting through a whole bag of stuffing today. I've never done that in a single day. So, crochet time. We are joined here by my little Nori baby. She's not the biggest fan of being picked up, but she's learning. We do have to pick her up sometimes because she's a scared little pup. So when we go for walks and there's too many people or there's a scary item laying on the ground, she can freeze and not want to move. So we do have to pick her up in those cases. She needs to learn to be picked up. She's come out of her shell so much in the year and a half we've had her, so I'm really, really proud of her. She would not have let me do this a couple months ago. So 1 hour 16 on the clock, which means 6 hours and 20 minutes of crochet time has passed today, and I am officially done with my 8th plushie of the day. So this cow took me quite a bit of time still, but honestly, it was okay. The pink yarn was horrible to work with. So was the purple yarn on the previous one. Absolutely horrible to work with. It was like that, not rough, but doesn't glide very well. So that wasn't the best for my hands, but I'm looking at my pile and I'm pretty sure all the others are gonna be completely fine. This means I only have 4 more to do, which I think is great. It's 5:30 now, so I've been at it since 9 a.m., which is 8 hours ago. Damn. So that's a whole work day of crochet that I've been doing. I'm just immediately gonna get going on the next one. I think we're gonna have dinner in about 45 minutes, and then I'll also have that shower I was talking about. Just do it all at once, have one big break. But I think I'll definitely be able to finish this one in those 45 minutes. And then it's just 3 more to go, of which only 1 has quite a bit of work and the other 2 are gonna be super easy finishes. So I am definitely gonna complete the challenge. I mean, I'm not gonna jinx it. I think I'm gonna complete the challenge. I'm not gonna lie, it has been a rough day. I am getting sick of crochet right now. Doesn't happen often, but I am getting sick of it. My hands and my back are surprisingly doing okay. I'm feeling it a bit, which is why I'm gonna have that shower, but I expected worse, honestly. That being said, time to get going on this one and hopefully finish before dinner time. 1 hour 43 on the clock, so that means 6 hours and 50 minutes. In total, it is now 6:10, and I finished the frog bear. Can you tell I'm tired as hell? So that brings me to 9 out of 12, 3 more to go, 2 of which will be such a breeze to complete. I am starting to see the finish line. I will definitely see it after my next plushie. As I said, it is time for my big shower and dinner break right now. And yes, I will be changing into my pajamas because after a 9-hour workday, I'm allowed. And I still probably have a good hour or 2 to go. Well, see you in a bit. Fit check. Showered and the PJs are on and I'm feeling so refreshed. I also had some lovely dinner and now I am ready to crank out those last 3 plushies. So now I'm gonna finish up that 1 cow because I just want to do all cows at once. And then I just got 2 more to do, one of which is barely any work. So We've got this, you guys. I'm gonna be so cozy in my pajamas. I'm hoping it gets a little colder in here so I can use my cozy little blanket as well. And we're gonna crank out these plushies. That literally took me 7 minutes. Time for the... Wait. I only see one arm. I don't want to make another arm. Please let there be another arm. Panic. Oh, the sneaky little guy fell onto the floor. Crisis averted. Okay, let's freaking go. I feel like I am genuinely just going insane at this point. I'm so tired. I'm so locked in, ready to get this last one done. These two last ones. And then I'm so done. And it's not like I don't want to crochet anymore. I actually do. It's weird. I do feel like crocheting, but my body is just saying, stop that right now. And the smart thing to do would be to listen to my body. But if I set a challenge for myself, I must complete it. There's no other way around. I started this challenge knowing that if I didn't complete it, I would be a total failure. So here we are, crocheting after how many hours it has been. And I'm still going, while every single bone and muscle in my body is telling me to stop. And hey, I'll have 12 plushies to add to my stock list. And I'll be all out of WIPS. And I'll just be able to make what I want to make again. Although this has been kind of nice having this pile tell me what to make, because I've been feeling a bit like I don't know what to make. I have this list that tells me what to make, but I like stare at it, deciding what am I going to make? What do I feel like making? So it's been kind of nice to just have a pile of WIPS and just know what I'll work on without having to make any kind of decision. And I'm really glad I'll have made so much extra stock for the convention. Not too sure what happened to this yarn situation, but I'm just gonna keep pulling at it and hope for the best and ignore the state of this. And now I will officially use the last bit of stuffing that was in this whole bag. I can't believe I finished a whole bag of stuffing in a single day. All right, here we go. Luckily, I have an extra bag downstairs. I did not think I was going to finish this whole bag, and I actually kind of got that extra bag on accident, so I'm super lucky that I did. So let me go grab that bag so I can finish off this plushie. Stuffing bag secured. She is done. I'm so happy. I don't have to crochet any rounds anymore. I just have to crochet the ears and do the face shaping, and I will be all done. Wow. It is now 8:40. My timer says 2:50 maths, so that's nearly 8 hours of crochet just today. We also have a visitor. Dagnori? Wow, I look tired. Okay, one more guy to go. This one's gonna be a really quick one, except I have to weave in 8 ends, which is not fun, but hey, we're almost at the finish line. We freaking did it, you guys. Officially 2 minutes over 8 hours, because the first clock was at 5 hours and 5 minutes. So unless I'm so tired that my math stopped working, that brings us to 8 hours and 2 minutes. Hallelujah. It is 10 to 9, and you guys don't even understand how fast I will be jumping right into my bed after I've stopped filming this. The last make of the day was a little frog bear. That officially brings us to 12 WIPs done in a single day. Oh, I'm so happy this is done. I actually also had the best time. Some of the moments I really wished I was done, but I actually had quite a good time. And I have 12 more plushies for my con, which is like, it's over a fifth of what I had to make for my next con Granted, they were all WIPS, but still, suddenly I'm like 20% closer to finishing my goal for that con than I was before today. So that just feels amazing. And I've gotten to update my Excel sheet and see the number of plushies that I have to make drop down so much. I think there is one more thing left to do, and that is try to hold every single one of the 12 plushies I made today. You guys will probably hear me very muffled when I'm holding them all, because it's gonna cover the microphone. Sorry. So we started the day strong with 2 Totoro bears. This feels like a week ago that I made these. So 2 Totoro bears. Then I believe I made this blueberry bunny. Then I finished this strawberry bunny. Then this blueberry bunny. Another strawberry bunny. And then I believe I did this cow. This is already becoming really hard. And then this cow? Yeah. Then I did this frog cow. Oh gosh. This plain cow. You, sir, are gonna go there. Strawberry bear. And a frog bear. There we go. My arm is so tired from doing this. And actually, I think I will be sore tomorrow from all the crocheting I did today. That's bad. I don't think I've ever been like had muscle soreness from crocheting. I think by far that was the most crocheting I've ever done in a day. I think I blew my how many stegos I can make in a day record amount of crochet wise completely away. And I'm just out of it now. I'm going straight to bed and I'm so happy and I'm so pleased that I'm just not a failure. And this is great. So don't do what I did. Don't push yourself to do too much. I will probably be a wreck tomorrow, but hey, that's my own doing. You win some, you lose some. With that being said, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I'm not even gonna ask you to do the like, comment, subscribing thing because I'm just too tired. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.